Yes, I'm a detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. They're at the crime scene again.
Sounds like trouble.
Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Time to talk now?
There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Rapina. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please, if
than
I may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. Shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. You're ready, we can discuss your findings.
Protect and
You are
serve.
free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
I guess someone wasn't a fan of robo
Is this
brains. At least not
blood?
this.
Perfect.
Anything I can lug for you?
Baseball bat. Huh. What is this doing here? Red paint?
Over 200 years of life and then gone. Tragic. Singularity.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Hey,
I'm listening. Protect and serve.
Why did you do it, Mom? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is...
Too many
we will
folks
make our
these days
stand
count on
here.
violence to
Two
solve their
lovers
problems.
together with a bullet
Only have to
for
look
each of
around
them.
to see where that got us.
Why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
I think you're the murderer. The brain enclosure was smashed in, and your bat was at the scene of the crime.
What? That makes no sense at all. What motive would I possibly have to kill Ezra?
I don't know yet, but I'll find the motive.
No, you won't, Detective. Because there isn't one. Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Over 200 years of life and then poof, gone. Tragedy. The hilarity. Over 200 years of life and then poof, gone. Tragedy. Well. If it isn't the law of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Can we talk about the murder?
There will be plenty of time for that. We have more important matters to attend to. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
I don't like it. There's no subject. It's just random paint.
Perhaps that is entirely the point. Like life, there is no subject, no reason. Just random stimuli that our minds try to spin into a cohesive story. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
Please, I'm trying to investigate the case.
He's dead. Your questions won't bring him back. We must look forward. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last gun, and now I can't find it.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Guido probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Never mind.
Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, yeah, Mr.
Sure made a mess of this place.
Died last month. This is Gruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just
Hello,
let me have a look at the
Did you have a question about
interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter.
Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to Mansion.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. No, it's not that. I just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor.
Hello, Detective.
Robotics isn't a traditional medical degree.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please just go. Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
here?
Yeah, me neither.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective. That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
Don't think I can pick this. Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement. You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Nice. No way I could pick this.
Heads up.
There's something you need?
Wait there.
I'll stay put.
Come on.
Good thing.
Go check that out.
Sorry, can't do it.
Got it. Are these plastic? Why would he have plastic skulls? Won't be able to pick this.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I think you're the murderer. You used Keith's bat to frame him, and left a trail of paint so we would find him.
Oh, and what motive would I have to kill our dear Ezra?
Maybe you could give me a reason it couldn't be you.
No, Detective. I do not need to go throwing around empty accusations as you do.
I don't know yet, but I'll find the motive.
Oh, I'm sure you will invent something. I look forward to seeing what fanciful idea you have next, Detective.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
If I'm gonna let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
Ah, so it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, Detective. Now, am I free to go?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
They have possibly deserved that. Lights out for you. One you walk away from.
Protect and serve.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
You got time to talk now?
Can we maybe do this later?
Yeah, later's fine.
position.
Do something for you?
Look alive.
Go on. Yeah, if I were able.
Over here.
Done and done.
Move here.
Can do. Got time to talk now?
Can we maybe do this later?
Yeah, later's fine.
Alive.
You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured...
storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the 2? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
Hate to break it to you, but I define my kind as people I know. That
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just these 2 is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
Risks I took to find your synth. I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose that's a fair request. 250 caps, then.
I've seen the resources you have here. I know you can do better than that.
Fine. 300 caps. I'd advise you not to push your luck any further.
If you ever want my help again, you're gonna have to pay me some real caps here.
I find your greed irritating. I'll give you the 200 caps I originally offered. And as an added bonus, I won't shoot you. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there. Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
You've already done enough. Thank you.
I can really tell us apart.
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
I need to talk to you. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here.
I need to talk to you. Look, it's no secret that I don't exactly trust outsiders. Anyone. But I need help. The kind of help that stays quiet. I have my own set of contacts, folks that warn me when things are about to go bad, and they're telling me that Chase screwed up. Something she did the last time she was in the Commonwealth got the Institute's attention, and they're on her trail. There's a courser sniffing around, and it won't be long before he finds Acadia. Can't let that happen. You've proven you can handle yourself. Can you stop him?
Coursers? Wouldn't be the first time I've taken one down.
Shit. Should have guessed it, I suppose. All right, so you're the real deal. That means you're in, yeah?
Chase is a courser. Why not let them fight it out?
If he so much as sees Chase, he knows he's on the right trail. Someone who's not a synth, nothing to do with Acadia, can't give us up. So, are you in?
I'll find him before he finds you. worry.
I know this means you putting your life in danger for me. For us. I want you to know that it's not for nothing.
Come talk to me when this is all over. There's a lot I have to think about.
Kasumi.
Come talk to me when this is all over.
That courser's out there. If he finds us, we're dead.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us. If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Be respectful. You walk through hallowed halls.
Hey, Dejan. Hey, Dejan.
I can barely tell us apart.